For those of you that are trying to find the transmission dipstick on your vehicle and cannot find it, it's probably because you don't have one. This is for the oil, brake fluid, my bad, power steering fluid, brake fluid. That's where oil goes. This is a reservoir for the radiator fluid, or for the coolant, right there. Then of course you have the windshield wiper fluid. I think that's all the basic things on there. As you can see, there's nowhere where you can check for the transmission fluid. That's because I don't know what year they started doing it. I'd have to check on that. But it's basically done from the bottom, right underneath the transmission. It's, you know, anyway, we'll go under there, but it's back there. I had to talk to Ford about it. You almost have to lift this car up into the air to be able to get to it. But give me a second, I'll explain to you how that works. Just that way you know what you'd be dealing with if you decide to check your own transmission fluid. So stand by for a minute as I go underneath this vehicle. Anyway, this is for a Ford Explorer. 2005 Ford Explorer. 4.0 liter single overhead cam engine. I've been working on this for a little bit now, getting a whole bunch of other stuff done. Probably recognize the engine by now. Anyway, give me a second, I'll get underneath there and I can show you what's going on and what needs to happen. So stand by. As I try to slide into the vehicle, I get really thin. And there she be. You need to, as I'm understanding, excuse me, that's about all the room I want me to give myself here. Anyway, I don't know how to pull back here so you can see. Engine going from the forward to the back, just so you can see where it's, there, anyway. That's where the bolt is. Now, it's hard to hold this thing. Let me go over it. There we go. As I'm understanding by Ford, this does not come out. There's a bolt. This comes out, or there's a T. This is a T. Don't remember what they said, but anyway, it's a T bolt that you unscrew this out. I think. I hate to say I think, but that's what I was understanding. It comes out, and then they have a special bolt that you literally will put inside there, and it has this long. It's a special bolt by Ford. It goes in there, and then you basically take your transmission fluid, and there's a tube you stick on there, and you just shove it. You push it back in, or if you need to drain it out, however you need to do it. But that's what happens. So you really, not to laugh any about it, but you've got to lift the vehicle. It's got to be way easier to do this by lifting up the vehicle and having all the space than to go ahead and screw that thing on. And then basically you just you push it on because how the bolt is, it's really long, and you put a tube over it here, and then you just push the transmission fluid into it. And I believe you even have to do it while the vehicle is running, but don't quote me on that. But it's something you definitely want to let Ford or professionals take care of it and do that, because it's more involved than what I ever thought it would be. So I just went to go check on it, and that's what Ford was telling me. It's like, so just so you know, that's why you cannot find the transmission fluid, the dipstick for it, because it's done from the bottom, and it needs to be done by a certified, it needs to be done by a mechanic or by certified people. So go from there, and if that helps you, go with it. I don't know what the cost is on it, so you'd have to ask. I didn't ask that part, but I just found out that's what has to happen.